perfect example of clarity amidst chaos. This is something that I'm introducing as per my experience, right? There has been, even when we recorded a success story, there has been a lot of examples of chaos coming in. And when she explained, I realized, okay, there is a lot of clarity that she's maintaining amidst so much chaos that is there. Won medals in yoga during her break, and now is winning medals in marathons. When she has returned after the break, has returned back to work after 8 years of career break. Big round of applause. Proving that nothing is impossible, right? And she has done it with grace. Let's welcome with a big round of applause, RICHA to the stage. Big round of applause. Let's appreciate Grace. The love. Big round of applause. Please standing ovation. Okay, learning time warriors. Okay, Richa. So we'll start with this. What I remember is a message from you, an audio note about how your life transformed when you had already returned back to work, and you felt that you're just feeling in a flow, right? And everything seems really rising. Just give your mindset, just share your mindset with the warriors behind that message. Why did you send that message randomly? That was a random audio message, right? Go for it. There was an audio message that you sent around a month back, right? That you feel productive, you feel like going forward, helping others out, and you feel really good about where you are. There's an audio message that I received from you randomly. I just want to decode the mindset behind it. Why did you send that audio message?
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, alright. So, when I joined CCR, I mean, you might have watched in my success story, I was like very low on self-confidence, self-esteem, stuck in self-doubt. And after I joined CCS, there has been a transformation for me. So the audio message that Satyam is referring to, that was kind of a thank you note, because now many of the warriors approach me for help, and I try to help them. And when they say that, oh, we get inspired from your success story, we always, look up to you, that again gave me, a sense of responsibility. It's just not my story now, so it's my responsibility to take all others along. And that has been transformation. The one person who is not even able to take her along as in, in the self-doubt and everything, and I can help other people now. So that has been transformational, and thanks to Satyam for that.
Thanks to you, Richa.
And this may sound very cliche, but this is again come from my vision board. Yesterday only I was saying this to Disha, she's my sharing partner in the room. I was like, since the time I've joined CCH, I've started getting visions, right? Okay, I have to do it. I don't know how. There have been few things, I'm getting vision, and Satyam is the one who's, creating them into reality. So this is the third thing that I'm, this is coming from vision board just because of you.
For that is just you, Richa, all across. I might be the source of any kind of inspiration that you get, but the process that you have followed is like the diligence to the process is top notch. That is what I have observed. I want you to go back a little and also talk about the self-doubts that you had, maybe when you entered CCH, before CCH, or whenever you were actually struggling with the self-doubt part. Just throw some light there, and then the journey on how you actually were able to cut through them.
Alright. So yeah, talking about the self-doubt, like when you are on career break, the problem is not your experience, like lack of experience or something, right? It's not lack of experience, but it's self-doubt. So, those questions creep in, like, am I good enough now? Will I be able to do it again? Like, will people around me look up to me, like they'll accept me for my capabilities or something like that. So those self-doubts creep in, and we start looking for external validations. So I think that before going out for external validation, it has to be your internal validation. Right? You have to think that yes, I can do it again. Like the theme is reclaim, right? So you have to reclaim your, your confidence that yes, I still have it in me, and my capabilities haven't disappeared as yet. I have it in me. Like external validations, if someone encourages you or someone motivates you or someone say good things about you, yes, that matters, but it fades away very quickly. So actual momentum is created when you have that internal validation, when you have started believing yourself again. And once you have that internal validation, that creates momentum, and that gives you external validation as well, right? So it's like first you have to go inside, feel it that yes, I can do it, I still have it in me, and how you see yourself, the world starts to see you again like that. So yeah.
So if there's somebody who sees you right now, right, will never believe that you were struggling with self-doubts, right? So I want you to actually go back there, and you spoke about internal validation. How did you do it?
So the
So
first
I'm assuming that self-doubts were there.
yes,
So when
definitely.
self-doubt struck you,
Yeah.
how did you exercise internal validation? Practically.
Obviously, CCH helped me. CCH, the code of conduct, they are immense. Like, it's just not your professional journey, it's your personal journey. Like, those three code of honors are what will you take you forward. Self-reliance, right? Believing in yourself. That's what I said. Accountability, as in taking ownership of your action. So first shift that happened for me is waiting for that right opportunity or right moment. Like waiting is something that that's a trap that we all fall into. There's no perfect time. The time is right now, and there's no perfect opportunity. Rather than waiting for an opportunity like a big break or something will happen magically, don't wait for that. The opportunity that is in front of you, let it be a smaller one. Please grab it, because it'll move you forward. Maybe not perfectly, but it is moving you forward. It's like I have believed that growth doesn't wait for readiness. I mean, you'll never be 100% ready. So it's like you just move ahead, and your success will follow you. So you might have you might have seen few people like who are not smart enough, and as per you, like they are not maybe capable enough, but they are still doing better. Why? Because they didn't feared what other people will say. They just started off. They didn't waited for that perfect beginning. They started off. They stumbled. They fell down. They again stood up. They didn't thought what other people are thinking. So the person who was waiting for that perfect beginning is still stuck there, and that person which stumbled and stood up has built already something of its own. So yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. So Richa, let's go to the tipping point, right? As we discussed that both positivity and negativity follow a loop. So since you were in self-doubt, there would have been a loop that you would be in, right, at that time. Was there a tipping point? Was there a moment or a day when you realized, okay, now this is not impacting me. The negative loop is not impacting me, and now I'm able to focus on work. Was there a day or a week or some range, if you can go back there?
Yeah, like it was a journey. Like, there's not a point. I moved step by step, like following CC's steps. I surrendered to the process. I actually listened to what Satyam says. Each and every word that he says, that they're pure pearl of wisdom. I attended ICCs, I attended LCCs, and just sat like a student out there. Or whatever Satyam says, whatever other warriors are saying. Every story has a learning. For me, it's just not the success story. Every warrior who's speaking about their experience in LCC, they have. I mean, I learned from everyone. So it's the learning that I took from everywhere. So it was not a point. It was a journey that moved me ahead.
Wow. What's your insight? Okay, let's move to the technical aspects now. What technical aspects, which means what steps actually help you to generate opportunities? Once you were in a better mindset, more self-reliant, more accountable, what exact steps, if you have to break down for our warriors, actually help you get opportunities?
Yeah, the one thing which I actually see many warriors struggling is they are not able to approach people. So they have that mindset that, oh, I cannot approach my old colleague, I cannot approach my, maybe a senior or something, because you have that mindset that I am stuck here, they people have moved ahead, oh, I should not disturb them, what would they think about me? Yeah, so that's the issue, that's the problem that many of us are dealing with. So for me, maybe I didn't have that problem. The problem was just the mindset. I just had to start. So I approached people. I approached people on LinkedIn. I really promote LinkedIn. It's a powerful tool that, so I approached people, and so that mindset, you have to come out of that mindset. Nobody is there to judge you. Even if you approach people, they're not judging you, right? You took a career break, right? You took a career break, and there's nothing to feel small about it, because it really takes courage. Really takes courage to pause your dreams and show up for your family. And it again takes courage to come back, to restart your journey. It takes courage. So there's nothing to feel small about it. I think it's really something to feel proud about it. So be with that confidence, approach people. Show up as a learner, a person who wants to grow, a person who is ready to learn. So show up with that, with that, and speak up with people with that confidence and with that intent. And there's nobody to judge you out there. Though people really want to work with people, with others who have this mindset, warriors who have this mindset that I can do it again. So it's I think people out there in the corporates or wherever we want to work with, they're waiting for such people. They're waiting for such employees, people to work with who have that intent, and they can't find you until and unless you show up. So don't hesitate to approach people.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Richa. My next question would be around the mode of work for you, right? And that's specifically targeted to you because before your career break, you were in a full-time job, right? A conventional job setup. But you have shifted a little. You're moving into the consulting mode. I've seen a lot of warriors, there is still that segment of seeking security. That a company will open a job profile, so let me work for a big company, an MNC, only then there is security. When did you decide, okay, no, like, let me move to more open modes of work, like how you're doing now? What is your experience? What are you currently experiencing?
Like the way I was working before and the way more warriors want to work is like in a big corporate when they open up. I was also in that mode only. So when this opportunity came up, I mean, I consulted you as well because I was not sure. Because for me, work was working for a company, big corporate. That was the work. But so I work with a startup now. It was initially started, and the founder of the startup, he approached me, and he was like, okay, let's collaborate. He was watching me on LinkedIn. He was following me on LinkedIn. We used to interact on LinkedIn, as in I used to comment on his posts, and he used to comment on my posts. And when he approached me, he said, okay, let's collaborate. I actually didn't understand what to collaborate, right? I mean, what is it? It's not a job, right? For me, it was a corporate job that was like safe and sound. So I approached Satyam as well, and he pushed me to, okay, take up that opportunity. So that's what I'm saying. There's no small opportunity. There's no big break. So you have to take up what comes, and I'm really happy that I took that break. That was a real good launchpad for me for after a career comeback, because my founder, he never questioned my credibility or questioned my capabilities because I was in a break. I upfront told me I had more than 8 years of break. Actually, it's 10 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he never questioned it. He again says, Richa, you have a career break, but I saw your capabilities, and that's why I approached you. And now also I'm very happy in that model. And now also at times I am a little jittery. Oh, I should take it up or not. And he's the one who's pushing me. You can do it. You can do it. Now also we are just thinking of something, and that is something extending my boundaries and comfort zone. I was little hesitant, but my boss was like, no, you can't do it. You have to do it. So I think it's a very good setup to work with because you work very closely with the founder and they have a vision. You learn a lot. I'm learning like I would not have learned in a corporate job.
True.
I am learning how to do a business, how to build up clients. I've never done that. I've been into, when you work for a bigger setup, you're a little part of it. But when you work for a startup, it's a small firm and you're a larger part of it. And you understand more. So I think it's important for the growth.
Are you okay to big round of applause? Are you okay to take the name of the founder here? We just want to thank him.
Yes, his name is Ashok Tamhankar.
Big round of applause for Mr. Ashok. We need more people and more men specifically like him who are trusting the capabilities and helping you expand, right?
Yeah, I specifically told him like I have been really blessed to work with real good bosses. I never crib about my bosses because I just remember one boss which for whom I can crib about. But entire journey I've been really blessed to work with real good bosses and I'm still continuing with that.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, Richa, your final advice. What would you want? So there are warriors, we know there will be who face negativities, who get into that loop. Sometimes there is stagnancy when they're working. You would have faced the same. Especially when they feel that, okay, results are not visible. Where are the results? Where are the consequences? Like, when are we going to get, right, what we are making efforts for? At that moment, what kind of advice would you give to them? How should they manage those situations?
It's all about the mindset. Nothing is easy, honestly. Coming back after a break is not easy. You have to, think, you have to do a lot of things. You have to rebuild yourself. So it's hard, right? But sitting in self-doubt is hard. And, shattering that glass ceiling is hard. Just choose your heart. And, waiting for that right moment. Waiting is really hard. And, just moving ahead and without fear of failure, it's again hard. Just choose your heart. And not connecting with people because I was on a break, in that mentality, it's really hard to get stuck up there. And breaking that barrier and be whatever, I'll approach people, it is again hard, right? So choose your heart. So once you have chosen your heart, just embrace the struggles with dignity. That will give you growth.
Big round of applause for Richa, our career comeback champion. Thank you so much, Richa. This was really, really great. We give a standing ovation for Richa and we'll take up a picture. Richa, just take a picture. Let the music keep going and the applause keep going as well.